For the benefit of the camera, the driver of the Huracan is Trevor Borner and his memory card number 6. Right, before we're going out on the track, I'm going to change the engine map to sport. And all you have to do is just focus on being very smooth with everything, and I'll give you all the help that I can.
Okay.
So with the foot on the brake, select first gear. It's still in automatic, so we press the magic button here and it becomes a 7-speed manual.
Okay.
And if you keep your foot on the brake, I shall release the handbrake. And nobody's coming, so we can just gently roll forward and collect the photographer. Maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, she's fine. It's all good. And then you got the pit road just to get the feel of the throttle and the gear change and that. You see what I mean? It's very instant, yes. So up to second, and then a little bit of speed and up to third. And a bit more speed, you don't have to come off the throttle. And up to fourth. And without coming off the throttle, back down to third. So you feel it's a very, very quick change, yeah? Back up to fourth, and then just stay at the speed. If you look in your mirror, you can see it's wider on the back than the front.
Yeah. So
we need just to move left a bit so we don't touch those cones on your side.
Okay.
Okay, it's clear on the left, so then you can build the speed over towards the yellow and up to fifth, so a bit of speed, yeah. And then as we head into the brake zone, we're going to brake up to the red, go down 1 gear to 4, so right up to the red, close to it. And as you turn, ignore the yellow, but do a curve that finishes in by the red.
It's very quick steering.
Yes, very precise. And then up to the next red. And then over to the yellow. Out to the green, building the speed up to 5th. And just keep building the speed and up to 6th. And the car will come back to the infield where the red corner is. We don't want to brake a bit closer to the red, we want to go in straight and deep, and now turn, and then add a bit of power and it'll just pull the nose in, bring you in on the line, yeah?
Okay, good.
Yeah, follow the blue cones here, and they will gently bring you over to the right where the apex marker is.
Yeah.
The corner keeps tightening after the apex, so now just hold the steering where it is and accelerate. The car will do the line. So even though you're staying right, we're going left.
Yeah.
And then a little check in your mirror, squeeze the brake slightly and then roll on a balanced throttle over close to the yellow. Once you're past it, look for the green on the outside. And then when the car is straight, move it onto the joint in the tarmac and accelerate. And up to 7, just follow the line over here. As you go past the yellow cone on my side, there's one straight ahead on your side, and then onto the brake, and then keep braking up to the red, 4th gear when we get there, off brake, roll it in again, just enough throttle so you don't have to hit the brake on the left turn.
I'm used to how quick the throttle and steering is.
Yeah,
it's so responsive.
Instant, isn't it? And then out to the left, and a quick burst and 4th, just give it a bit of power. Keep it going, it's fine, don't worry about the reds, just keep going. And as we go past the apex, you can begin to increase the speed up the hill, middle of the track. And as the car climbs the hill, feel for the weight building on your front wheel telling you to stay left. That's it. In close to the yellow, steering straight out and brake and down 1 gear right up to the red. And again a big curve finishing in by the red. That's perfect, good. And an even bigger one to the next red. Over close to the last yellow. Spot the green and accelerate. Go, go. Up again. Up to 5th. Over to the red. Ease off, no brake, just let it roll. Now turn. Tighter. That's it. Once we go past the yellow, hold the steering and then very progressively increase the speed, up a gear to 6, and the car will do it all for you. It means of course we're going to have to brake a bit more here, so on the brake, and let it roll past the yellow, and now pick up the throttle again, and building the speed out to the green, and then onto the joint, and go. To 7, and then steering straight, then brake, and 4th gear by the red, and then roll it in again, balance throttle. This time go slightly further right before you go left, then you'll miss most of the curve.
No,
Not this time, next time.
next time we do that.
Okay, and go, quick burst. And then after, just stay in 5th. And let it roll for the corner again.
It feels very fast, but
Well, it's because it's effortless.
yeah, still thinking it can do a lot more than I think there is. The feeling I'm getting from it.
But it's about the experience as well as the...
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
And-
I'm
and
not
bring-
trying to do a lap time, but
No,
this is.
and then back to 4th gear, up to the red, and then a smooth curve, and now begin to add power, and adding it all the time as you go left. Over to the yellow, and accelerate out, build the speed. And up to 6, and then just ease it, let it go in deep, deep. Now turn a little bit more. That's it. And if you go down the gear, he's hopefully gonna move left. You just gotta be cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for a tighter line and go past on the right. Go, go. Yeah, you can do it. Go on. Then ease it off, and then brake because we're on a tight line, and then smoothly in, and then we get it back on course and go. And straight, and then brake, 4th gear right up to the red. This time we'll get it right, so we'll go past the yellow and then follow the curve if you like. Go in deeper, now turn, now accelerate. Much flowing, much better. Yeah?
Much better, yeah.
And just let it roll through, that's fine. And a long curve in close to the yellow. And 1 gear down, up to the red. Smooth curve. And to the next one. Over tight. And go. Over to the red. Easing off a little bit. And turn in. Tight. Smoothly building it up to 6. And then squeeze in the brake, and then just let it roll past. Now accelerate. And up again. A little bit further left, so we go diagonally across. And then on the brake. Okay, now we gotta go back in the pit lane on this one, so we'll just roll it in. Yeah, the reason I bring you over closer to the yellow on the approach to the chicane is it achieves that the steering wheel becomes straight sooner,
Okay.
so the car is more stable when you brake, obviously.
Yeah, it feels like it's taking it too tight otherwise as well, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to let us go past here, so come to the left and we'll just creep past, and then we'll swing in behind the Ferrari here. Just stick it in there. That's it. little bit over to the fence and then gently point the nose out a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Good. Yeah, so we just straighten that and we'll put the parking on and handbrake on. Stop, start
Turn everything off.
No, just let it sit and cool for a bit.
Right.
Good. So what did you think of it?
Awesome. I want one.
Yeah, I think I sold it 10 times a day. So.
Yeah.
It's it's a very special car, isn't it? Really, something totally different, isn't it?
It is. Well, yeah, it's completely different to anything else.
Yeah.
Felt a bit better than in the Porsche anyway.
Yeah, this was all good. Yeah.
Bit better. Practice in the Porsche.
Yeah.
My wife wants one apparently.
One of these, yeah. Yeah.
It's just so responsive. Everything about it is so quick.
Yes, this is as I said, the mid-range compared to the predecessor, the Gallardo. This is just something different, like are you doing single seaters after this? Yeah. Okay.
I'll go a bit slower on them.
Yeah, they won't quite do the same as
No.
this will do. You're doing 5 laps in the single seater, yeah? And that gives you a good chance to, get the feel of it.
Yeah.
That's probably to do with the radio
Screen
controls
music
or whatever. I don't know what it is. We never use that. So nice. What I will describe as a nice, smooth and flowing driving style, which is exactly what I was talking about before we went out. Line's good, pretty good all round. Clearly you like speed, so that's all good. All you have to do with the single seater is continue in the same smooth style. What you do have to be aware of that these cars, like all modern cars, have a lot of electronic gizmos that works behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The single seater got nothing.
No.
The only form of traction control the single seater has is your right foot.
Okay.
The brakes are not servo assisted, so like any single seater race car you need to actually press to have any slowing effect on the car. It doesn't mean you jump on it, because being very light on the front it could easily lock up a wheel and then you're going straight anyhow. So but once you feel the pressure underneath your foot of the pedal, then you progressively increase it to the force where you need to slow the car. As you then come off the brake and turn into the corner, heading for the apex, let the nose of the car point to where you're going, and then introduce the throttle progressively. Engine gearbox hangs out the back like a huge heavy lump, high percentage of the overall weight of the car. Therefore all it's trying to do is spin you all the time. Yeah?
Okay.
So if you are either turning in and adding too much power too soon, or you are having to add lock after the apex because you haven't slowed enough on the way in, it'll blink faster than you could, or it'll spin faster than you can blink, was what I was going to say. But same style, you'll be fine. Hope you enjoy this.
Thanks.